Hey athletes, how are you? Coach Ryder from DHP Health and Fitness here today to help you perform your lunges more efficiently with less chance of injury. So whether we're doing our lunges in competition or at our home or in a local gym, there are certain things that we can do that will help us prevent injury and move more efficiently. And as we know, more efficient means we'll be able to get more reps and get fitter faster. So let's go over our lunge today. Most of us know our lunge is simply stepping forward, dropping one knee down to the ground, and coming back up. Whether we are walking between our repetitions, meaning going one side and then the other, or we're doing a simple forward lunge, returning back stationary, or our reverse lunge, stepping back and up, the same rules are going to apply. Our first and main rule of this is the rule of 90s. We want to have 90, 90, 90, 90. Meaning, in my lunge position, I have a 90-degree angle between my shin of my front leg and the floor. Meaning, I don't want my knee in front of my toes, and I also don't want my foot in front of my knee. Not only is this going to put us into a compensated range of motion with the ligaments and musculature of the knee, it's also going to put us in a weaker position to perform the exercise. Our second 90 is going to be here at this knee. We want to make sure that this is a 90 degree also. We have a 90 degree angle on that back foot, meaning we're not on the top of the foot and we're not wobbling out to the side. The toes are on the floor. 90 degree angle of the ankle, 90 degree at the knee here, and straight up and down, my body is 90 degrees with the floor, meaning that I'm not leaning forward, opening this up. I'm not leaning back. My hips aren't closing. I'm tall and upright. All right? Next thing we want to do is coming out of this position. This is our target position. When we come back up, one of the most common mistakes I see and inefficiencies I see, especially with competitive athletes, is this idea of rolling into the next one where they come over on this front leg, press themselves up, effectively doing a pistol or a one-legged squat in between each of their reps. So imagine that, right? Like I step forward, I get into a good lunge, and now I come forward, one-legged squat. I get to the next rep, I come forward, one-legged squat. After a series, 20, 30, 50 of those, it's going to start getting fatiguing, especially if I have any kind of weight loaded on me as well. Part of the benefit of this motion is it works both the front leg and back leg together. So as we come forward into that lunge position, we touch the floor gently with that back knee. We want to maintain neutral position between both those feet as my back heel starts to come towards the floor. I lift this knee up and I bring myself to a neutral position first, using both legs to maintain my weight coming off the ground before I transition my weight onto that front foot, either step together or to step through to the next rep. So what we don't want to see is this steamrolling plowing of coming forward off of this and just going right into the next one. We actually want to maintain coming up, step through, down, up, step through. Although it may look to take a fraction of a second longer, you will get twice as many reps in before you hit maximum fatigue because you're splitting that work up over both the front and back leg. Also, too, keep in mind that it is also limiting the amount of time my knee is over my toes, putting a shearing force of that femur over that tibial plateau, meaning all my body weight is pushing here, right off the top of that bone, which is a good way for us to strain an unhealthy knee. Right? By coming straight up, I'm maintaining good linear vectors of force through my bone structure and allowing me to transfer through to my next step. So that's our lunge. The only other thing I want to add into that is making sure we keep our abdominals braced. Pulling that belly in, bringing the ribs down, and the hips up by squeezing that butt is to make sure our midline's nice and tight, allowing us to have a more stable structure and be more efficient through our reps, right? Physics equals efficiency, and efficiency means better reps and getting fitter faster. Let me know how those scores improve and hit me back. I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy.